Hi everybody, I'm Patrick Novotny. I am the Tie Guy. This is my YouTube channel, and I'm doing how-to videos on every single necktie knot known to man, and I'm bringing them to you. So if that's the kind of thing you're looking for, then please subscribe. Alright, this time I've got a special treat. I don't know who the inventor is. I've seen it on Pinterest and Instagram, but this is the double Eldridge knot. But before we get started, I got a couple cautionary advice tips for you. You'll want to use thinner fabric ties because you're already using two neckties to tie this knot, so it's going to end up being a little bit bulky, so you be very conscious about the thickness of your ties. You may want to take maybe a skinny tie and a wider tie, a slim tie, and tie those together and see if that works out well for you. But if you take two thick fabric ties, and wider ties, you'll end up with a huge knot. Anyhow, let's get started. I want to show you how to do that right now. Okay, so first things first, we're going to be taking two neckties. We're going to be putting them one on top of the other. I have the red in front of the white. That's how I'm going to tie it. We're going to drape this over our neck. And we're going to have the big end. Mine's going to come down to my belly button. That's sort of where I've measured it, so I know exactly how much tail that I need to tie this double Eldridge knot. And since it's short, I cover it up with a vest or a sweater or keep my jacket on. So there's my recommendation to you. Let's have a closer look. So taking the big end, you're going to put a pinch in there. You can experiment with how you'd like to pinch or overlap those two together. So taking the big end, bringing it to the middle. The little end, but with both ties, we're going to cross over. Holding onto that pinch with one hand, hold on to your ties with the other hand. Now the top tie, I want to separate that from the bottom tie now. And taking my white tie, which is the bottom tie, I want to wrap that around the back and bring it all the way around the front. So you looped all the way around your big end of your tie with the bottom tie, which is my white tie. Now I'm going to take the red tie, I'm going to feed it up through the back of my necktie and across. And at this point I want to feed my white tie up through my necktie, and I want it going the other way on the same side that I just pulled this through. Now that I've got my red tie in position, I can wrap this around. So I'm going to take the little end of the red tie, which is the top tie, going around the back of my necktie, and now I'm going to feed it up through the front of my necktie hole, back down and across. Now I'm going to tighten this up a little bit because bulk is going to be a concern of mine throughout the process, so I don't have such a huge knot. It's already going to be a big knot, but we want to sort of tame that and keep that in place. Now with the white end, which is the bottom tie, it's going to cross over like so, and this is where we're going to start our Eldridge weaving. So around the back, at this point we have this nice and loose, so we can feed the little end up through that loop. Sometimes if you have trouble, if you end up covering up your layers, I like keeping my thumb and forefinger holding my knot while I tighten up with the other hand so it doesn't lower and cover up my layers, like so. So I'm just putting that into my collar right now just to keep it out of the way while I adjust my knot here. Now that the red end is hanging down, which we had sort of out of the way, now we can use this to cross over. We're going to feed this up through the front and over to the other side, and before I fully tighten this loop up, I'm going to feed the little end back through there. So as you can see, it looks like an Eldridge knot. Now we're done with the red one. We're going to use the white one. Now I tucked that into my collar. I'm going to pull that all the way down now. And I'm going to cross that over just like I did with the red one and feed that up. I'm going to put this red one in my collar and out of the way for now. So one last go at it. We're going to feed the white one up through the loop and we'll be done. Our double Eldridge knot. And from here You can make sure that your spacing and your shape of your knot is just the way you like it. And then once it's where you like it, you can cinch that up by holding the big knot and then pulling on your necktie. And don't forget, I haven't been able to cover this up or get the right length on it, so I've always covered it up with a sweater or a vest, or don't take your jacket off. There we go. That's how you do the double Eldridge. So that's how you do the double Eldridge knot. I hope you like that. You can leave your comments in the comments section down below. And my name is Patrick Novotny. I am the Tie Guy. This is my YouTube channel, and I'm doing how-to videos on every single necktie knot known to man, and I'm bringing them to you. So if that's the kind of thing you're looking for, then please subscribe, and thank you so much for watching.